Welcome students, welcome to Industrial Fluid Power session. Today this class we are going to see about the hydraulic circuit. In this hydraulic circuits we are going to see about the sequencing circuit. Okay, sequencing circuit. Sequencing circuit is extensively used in industrial hydraulic systems. It is especially used in mass production. Sequence valve is close relative of pressure relief valve. But sequence valve is used in hydraulic systems to cause various operations in sequential order, that is, one after the other. Let's take an example of drilling a hole in a workpiece. Before drilling, we have to clamp the workpiece firmly and then we have to carry out drilling. Step 1, clamping of workpiece. Step 2, drilling. Step 3, removing drill from drilled hole and declamping. Then when an industrial unit goes for mass production, says 20,000 jobs per month, then it has to mechanize the above 3 steps. For mechanization, hydraulic system is the best solution. There are two types of sequencing circuits: pressure dependent sequencing circuit, travel dependent sequencing circuit. What is pressure dependent sequencing circuit? In this circuit, second action starts when the first action is complete. For example, the above example, drilling starts only when clamping is complete. Travel dependent sequencing. In this circuit, second action starts when first action is partly complete. This means the actions overlap but in sequential order. Sequencing can be obtained by using sequencing valve, roller actuated DC valve with cam, time delay valve. Sequencing can be used for obtaining actions like bird feeding, ejecting, lifting, pushing, clamping in predetermined order. Now let us see pressure dependent sequencing circuit for drilling. In drilling, three operations we are going to see. One is a clamping and drilling and declamping and drill taken out from hole. Okay, so these are the sequence operation for drilling a hole in a workpiece, and this is the circuit which is used for pressure dependent sequencing circuit for drilling. So now worker will operate foot lever of DC valve and valve takes position 1. This is the foot lever. These two are the foot lever 4 by 3 DC valve. This is position 1, this is position 3, and this is position 2. So now by using the foot lever, the worker operate the foot lever. Now the valve takes a position 1. So now the oil will start supplying directly to C2 and through sequence valve to C1. This is cylinder C2 and this is cylinder C1. This C2 cylinder is meant for clamping purpose, and this C1 cylinder is meant for drilling purpose. Okay, so first clamping operation has to happen, then drilling operation has to happen, so that oil from the pump, that is pressurized oil from the pump, from the reservoir, it has to go through the cylinder C2 through port A2. Then it has to go through the sequence valve to C1 cylinder through port A1. Okay, uh, so that first the clamping purpose happen and then the drilling purpose will happen. So now let's see the clamping and drilling. So at the same time, oil will flow towards port A1 of cylinder C1, but through sequence valve. Some higher pressure is set at pressure relief valve of sequence valve. Here, some higher pressure will set. When the pressure of flowing liquid reaches this set valve, then the sequence valve opens and the oil enters through port A1 into cylinder C1. So that it means once the A2 this will completely filled, so that it will completely clamp the workpiece, then the pressure will increasing here. so that when the pressure is reaching the set value, then only the sequence will open, so that the flow goes through the A1. Okay, then the drilling operation will happen, bringing this piston down, so that the drilling operation will happen. Due to this, position advances and comes down, so that drilling starts. Let us going to see an animation about how this clamping and drilling operation happens. Here oil from the pump goes through this DC valve, okay, and it goes to the A2, so that the piston will move, the clamping operation will happen. Once the clamping operation happen, then the oil will move to the sequence valve. It goes to the A1 and it pushes the piston down, so that the drilling will happen. The return oil from B2 from cylinder C2 and B1 from cylinder C1 going back to the return line filter to oil tank. Okay, so this is the clamping and drilling operation. Now we are going to see about the no movement operation. So the DC valve takes center position, that is number 3. This is number 3 position DC valve. No oil is supplied to either of cylinders C1 or C2. When this position takes into action, therefore no oil is goes through C1 and C2. Now undrilled workpiece is kept on the fixed sheet. Okay, the the workpiece is still kept on the fixed sheet. The oil from pump is going to oil tank via DC valve and return line filter. So there is no movement of cylinder C1 and C2. The oil from the pump simply goes to the return return to the oil tank through return line filter. This is the return line filter. So there is no movement in the cylinder C1 and C2. Let's see how this is happening. Check this. That is oil from the tank, it's pumped by the main pump. It simply go back to the oil tank through return line filter. There is no movement will happen. These two positions are stopped, so this may mean, it means hold position or no movement position. Let's come to the third position. It's called the declamps and drill comes out. We need to declamp it and to remove the drill. So when the operator again operates the foot lever of the DC valve, it takes position to both the piston, retracts the workpiece, so the declamps and drill comes out of the drilled holes. So when the piston movement comes to the position 2, so that it will move the piston back and the back, so that it will declamp and the drill comes out. Let's check how it works through the small animation. Oil from the pump, it moves to, first the drill has to remove. Okay, first the drill has to remove, then the declamps has to happen, so that the remaining oil from this port A1 and remaining oil from the return oil from the piston position A2 going back to the oil tank through return line filter. Okay, first the drill has to come out, then the clamp has to come out. Now let's see how in real industrial application they're using this pressure dependent sequencing circuit for drilling. It's completely automated through hydraulic circuit. This is the clamping setup. Both clamping and drilling happen with the help of hydraulic setup only, hydraulic circuit only. First drill goes out, then declamp. First to clamp the object, then drilling. Clamping, then drilling. Thank you, students. Thank you for watching this session.